Alright, what is up everyone? Good evening and welcome to the stream as the stream begins to build. I turned it on less than 5 minutes ago. And welcome tonight to the Battlefield Hardline beta, this time on PS4. So if you'd like to know what I'm talking about, why I'm saying this time, if you're not in the know, it's because yesterday I attempted to play this beta on the PC after Twitch TV sent me a code to actually play the beta for being a part of their partnership program. And unfortunately, things did not go so well. I made 3 videos, about 45 minutes of gameplay, all of which was incredibly low frame rate, pixelated nonsense. And basically I realized I cannot run it on my PC. Okay? Now, of course, the funniest part about all of this for me is not the fact that the game looked hilariously bad on my PC and still ran like crap, is the fact that because of that, immediately people started leaving comments on the videos on YouTube saying that I'm such a dick. How could I talk so much crap about PC? Why am I such an uninformed idiot? To which I'm like, what are they talking about? If you actually watch the videos, which it's obvious they didn't do, in the videos I state this is because I have a 3-year-old PC that was mid-range when I got it new in 2011. That, here we are 3 years later and PC gaming advances so quickly, especially when it comes to these different effects and things that they put into the graphics of PC games, that, it is what it is. I would have to dump anywhere from $200 to $400 to get a new graphics card for my PC for the game to run. Like, literally, I was making matter-of-fact statements like this, and these people took it as, oh, Phil is attacking PC gamers. Like, now, wait a minute. If you actually watch the videos, it's just me basically laughing and being resigned and saying, well, I give up. There's no way to get this to work with my outdated PC. But to them, that means that I'm insulting the PC master race and that I am just a console noob. Keep in mind the fact that I've said numerous times that in the early 2000s to mid-2000s, I built gaming PCs for a hobby. I once had a LAN set up in my parents' house for games such as Unreal Tournament and Quake, and I loved doing it. So I know all about it, and I know how it works, right? I used to be in that group of people who I wanted to play everything on PC. Like, I used to be one of you. Yet these people keep just attacking me. It's hilarious. I find it so funny that these people take nothing that I've said, into anything negative about PCs, and turn it into a way to say that, I'm attacking PC gamers. But this is funny, because, quite frankly, all the videos that I made this week regarding anything E3 related have been regarded with the same exact kind of response. So if you actually go over to the Microsoft press conference video that I made, which is my summary of the Microsoft press conference at E3 and my opinions on it, my reactions to it, anytime I say something positive about Microsoft, I'm immediately a Microsoft fanboy, okay? But then when I gave my final grade for the conference, I said it was like a C or something. That's it. I am obviously a Sony fanboy fanatic, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Then you go to the Sony video, okay? Sony press conference. And again, if I say something negative about something that Sony did, oh, you're just being an unfair dick, and how dare you, say something about that. How dare Phil bring up the fact that they mentioned TV in their press conference when there were so many game announcements. Then at the end of my video, I say, I think that Sony, did a really good job in this press conference, B+, or whatever I said. I don't remember what I said. It was B- or B+ something. Oh my God, Phil's a Sony fanboy. How could he say this? It's absolutely hilarious. And, I hate to say it, didn't used to be like this on the internet. I can tell you guys, it did not used to be like this, where no matter what, people will twist anything that you say into being something negative and try to say that you are some kind of an unfair person no matter what you say. It didn't used to be like that. It's a new generation of kids, gamers, who are stepping up, and I hate to say it, they're not very much representing themselves very well, because they're all self-entitled. They feel that whatever they believe is the Bible truth, the irrevocable truth of the situation, and how dare anyone else have a different opinion? How dare they? And that's not the right attitude to have going through life, and that's what these kids are doing. It's pretty pathetic. No one guided them, no one taught them anything, apparently. Unreal. I don't get it. I grew up of the mentality that you should understand that there is a wide variety of people on the planet Earth. They will all have different opinions, and it's okay to have a different opinion. All right? It is. And even if you completely disagree with that person and what they're saying, it doesn't mean that just because that you have a difference of opinion that they're wrong, or that you have to hate them, or that, you have to vilify them or attack them. Some people, you respect other people's opinions. And it's just insane, the stuff that I see these days. Seriously. In comment sections on YouTube. What a difference from when I started in 2008. It's just so insanely different. It used to be, wow, looks, someone's playing a game on YouTube. Someone's making a vlog on YouTube, and they're giving us some information and their feelings. This is fun. This is interesting. And now it's like, well, YouTube's been around, so now it's like, take it for granted that this stuff exists and just attack it. Attack, attack, attack. So negative. Seriously, so negative. And I'm not talking, I see it again, and here's the idiots in the chat. I hate to say it. Phil's talking about the haters again. No. I'm not even talking about just specifically me. Go look at any video on YouTube. I'm not talking about specifically a group of people who are, saying negative things just to me. It's all of YouTube now. The entire website has become a generation of people who are like this. These self-entitled people who think that they are right and everyone else is wrong. And they attack people who they don't agree with. It's sick. It is. It is sick. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. There's this difference between maturity and either being a sheep of a fanboy mentality, that bandwagon mentality, not being able to respect others' opinions and make a judgment for yourself, or it's just complete immaturity to the point where, you literally think that everything that you think is 100% correct, and you are no open-mind mindset to anything anyone else says. It's insane. But I digress. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying, that's the bottom line of what is on YouTube, what's on the internet in general right now. It's pretty disturbing to think what's going through the minds of these young people if this is how they think. I mean, holy shit. Where are the parents? Where the fuck are the parents? They taught their kids nothing. They probably didn't. They fucking working 2 jobs just to make ends meet, trying to put food on the table. They're not even around to be with the kid and teach him anything anymore. The kid just gets parented by TV and the internet and fucking YouTube. And video games, of course. Alright, so anyway. We're going to start. Tonight we're going to be playing the PS4 version of the Battlefield Hardline beta. Now, like I said, yesterday I tried to play the PC version, miserable failure. I do want to say very special thanks to a fan and viewer, Clucky D, who gave me a copy, I'm sorry, not a copy, but a code to play the PlayStation 4 version of this beta today. Hopefully it will be worth playing, unlike the version that we tried yesterday on PC, which would not run on my outdated PC. Okay, I do want to say special thanks to Chubbs as well, because he also offered me a code, and to anyone else, because I know there was 1 or 2 other people who said they would possibly give me a code if I needed it, but I don't need it. So thank you to any of you who made the offer. That is really nice of you guys, because you want to see me play this game to make that offer. Okay? Real quick, just so you guys know, tomorrow's first stream is up in the air, and here's why. There is a possibility that I may be getting into the Destiny pre-alpha group, and if I am, that's what I want to do first stream tomorrow. However, there's no guarantee that I will get in. I've actually had more than one person offer to give me their codes, saying that they didn't want to play it, but they would be more than willing to give me the code to play it tomorrow. But again, there's no guarantee that that will really happen. Just because someone says it doesn't mean it's actually going to happen. Also, no one seems to know when they're getting their pre-alpha codes, nor when the pre-alpha will be live. No one has any clue. So, if I do get that, if I do get the code and the pre-alpha's live, that'll be my first stream. If not, it's going to be the conclusion of Watch Dogs, because I am at the very end of Watch Dogs right now. I'm in the final 2 missions. But I do want to try to do a little bit more side content once they allow me to. Right now I'm stuck in a mission, actually. And finally so sorry, everybody. Finally to wrap up that playthrough, after a very, 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 very long draw out. I know it's been drawn out for quite some time now. Okay. So, that's the deal. There is a possibility that maybe what I'll do is I'll do the first half of the stream will be the end of Watch Dogs, and then the second half will be Destiny Alpha because it's out by then. I don't know. We'll see how that works, okay? And tomorrow night is Hate Live. Tomorrow night is a great Hate Live, a big summary of E3. I'm going to be telling you my picks for the best of E3 and the worst of E3 from what I saw. I'm also going to be doing a cumulative moving update, even though there really isn't that much more to talk about this week in that regard. The Back in the Day segment is basically going to be a summary of my life here in Connecticut. A full retrospective on, a very brief history of the kind of stuff that I've done and that where I attended school, where I worked, my hobbies and such, where I used to go, all in Connecticut, in the Back in the Day segment as a retrospective of my life. Now that next week I will be actually I take it back, it's a little bit over a week now. I will be moving out of Connecticut to the state of Washington. So I hope you all join me for Hate Live tomorrow. For those who joined me last week, I had really high views on Hate Live. A little bit higher than I usually get last week, so that was good. So thank you for that, for those of you who checked that out on YouTube, okay? All right, without further ado, let's stop delaying. Let's get started. Looks like we got a good number of people on the stream. Battlefield Hardline Beta is a go. Very nice.